Freemasonry is one of the most misunderstood organizations in the world. Some people believe it secretly controls governments. Others think it is nothing more than a social club with strange rituals. Both ideas are wrong. The confusion exists because Freemasonry does not work like most modern organizations. It has no global leader. It does not operate under a single worldwide structure. And it does not have ranks that stack upward into power. At its core, Freemasonry is a fraternal organization focused on moral development, personal responsibility, and service to the community. It uses symbolism and tradition as teaching tools, not as sources of authority. It is not a religion, but it does require belief in a higher power. And it is not political. Political debate is typically prohibited inside Masonic meetings. Freemasonry is often described as a secret society, but that is inaccurate. It is a society with private elements. Masonic buildings are public. Membership is public. Charities and leadership structures are public. What remains private are traditions meant to preserve shared experiences, not to hide power or control. Every Mason begins in what is commonly called the Blue Lodge. This is the foundation of all Freemasonry. Within the Blue Lodge, there are 3 degrees: Entered Apprentice, Fellow Craft, and Master Mason. These are not ranks of authority. They are stages of instruction. One of the biggest misconceptions about Freemasonry is the idea that higher degrees mean more power. In reality, authority in Masonry comes from office, not from degrees. A Master Mason with no office has no authority over another Mason. And a Mason who has earned additional degrees does not automatically outrank anyone. After becoming a Master Mason, a member may choose to join additional organizations known as appendant bodies. These include groups such as the York Rite, the Scottish Rite, and the Shrine. These bodies do not replace the Blue Lodge. They do not outrank it. They exist alongside it, offering different areas of study, fellowship, or service. Another common misunderstanding is the idea of a single world leader of Freemasonry. There is no central authority that governs Masonry worldwide. Each jurisdiction, usually organized by state or by country, governs itself through its own Grand Lodge. These Grand Lodges are sovereign. They may recognize one another, but they do not answer to a higher global body. This series exists to explain Freemasonry clearly and accurately. Not rituals. Not secrets. Not conspiracies. Just the structure, history, and context needed to understand how the organization actually works. In the next episode, we will take a closer look at the Blue Lodge and explain why it matters more than any other Masonic body.